Good morning, Hendrix Crew 7th graders. It's nice to be back together, even if it's just a video. And just so you know, you're going to get a video like this every single Monday, as well as an email with all of your homework assignments for the week. You'll be receiving, and your parents will be receiving, a list with details of all of the things that you need to accomplish throughout the whole week. This isn't just for one day, it's the whole week. Today, and every Monday, I will give you a brief summary of what all of those expectations are for your classes. Now, I want you to know something important. For 7th grade, reading and math are the top priority for every student. We, of course, want you to do your other classes as well, but those two matter above everything else. So make sure you get your reading and your math done before you start your English. Sorry, your art or your STEM or anything else. Now, that includes crew. Personally, I want to see you every single day. We're going to be doing Google Meets in the mornings at 9 a.m., Tuesday through Friday, not Mondays, because Monday you'll be getting this video. But Tuesday through Friday, we'll be doing crew with greeting, reading initiative, and pack challenge. And I would love to see you there. But if you sleep in, or if your parents need you for something, or if you're busy or stressed, don't worry about it, okay? One other announcement, if you get sick and you cannot do your schoolwork, email me. Tell me. Say, hey, Miss Hendricks, I'm not going to be able to do any work today. And I'll say, okay, great. And I'll let your teachers know. And then the next day, we'll assume you'll be back in class. We're going to assume you're doing your work unless you tell us otherwise. Now, this week, your expectations are as follows. In math class, you need to spend 45 minutes doing iReady Math a week, and you'll need to make sure you join your Google Classroom so that you can turn in all your assignments and find all of your resources. You're going to need to do your Ready Math instruction, pages 152 through 159. That should be 10 to 20 minutes of this a day. You'll also need to do Ready Math practice pages. Now, that's where you actually get a practice. Those are pages 161 to 168, and that's a maximum of 40 minutes a day. All right? 40 minutes. If it goes any farther, stop working and ask for help. Speaking of which, Miss Founts and possibly Mr. Edvick will be doing homework help meetups on Google Meetup. That's Monday through Friday, 10:45 to 11:15 every single day. That link will also be included in the email that you're receiving as well as your Google Classroom. For English, ELA is going to be for both Mr. Levitt and Miss Harris's. So if this sounds like a lot of stuff, don't worry about it because it's actually taking place of two classes, okay? You're going to need to do your iReady, of course, 45 minutes a week, but you're also going to need to be doing reading. You're going to be reading 45 minutes per day of a book of your choice. Then your parents are going to submit something to indicate how much you read. Send an email to Miss Harris or Mr. Levitt, things like that. Next, writing. You're going to need to write 30 minutes a day. And this week you're writing a story using vocabulary words. It's a short story. There's going to be some prompts in the Google Classroom, but you don't have to take one if you have an idea of your own. There's 10 vocabulary words, and you need to include at least 4 of them. If you want a challenge, you can try more. Also, I love short stories, so if you want to send the short story to me, I would love to read it. Now remember, those 2 classes are your top priority. So once you feel confident that you've gotten those taken care of for the day, then you can move on to your next classes, such as science. For science, you're going to need to complete 3 nature journal entries this week. It's about a 15-minute observation for each entry. And all of the instructions for that are on your Google Classroom. Pretty simple. For social studies, there's going to be a project that you're doing that will be on your Google Classroom. If you don't see a Google Classroom project, go ahead and email Mr. Stanley and he will look into it for you. Next, for PE, ideally, we would like to have you exercising every single day. The CDC would like you to do 60 minutes a day. Mr. Sterland would at least like you to do 45 minutes a week. That's not too hard. There's an activity drive on a link on your Google Classroom as well as on the email that's being sent out with a lot of ideas. So go ahead and look through those. Mr. Stroland will be adding to the drive and adding new activities all the time. For art, there's a couple of things I'd love you to do. Every single day, I would like you to do a daily sketch. Just a simple sketch of something in your house. You don't have to put in too much detail unless you want to. This is your warm up, but it also provides you an opportunity to draw something and put in as much time as you do want if you really want to spend some time. Additionally, we have a pretty simple art history based project this week. I want you to look at Starry Night, the famous painting Starry Night. After you look at it, you're going to answer just a couple of questions, and then I have a video for you to watch about it and answer a couple of questions about that. Not too much work. However, it should be taking you the entire week, so I recommend just chunking it up a little bit per day. All of that information is on the Google Classroom as well as on the document that's being emailed home. So take a look at those, please. Now, for college and career R, Miss Miss Golding's class, you're going to be researching a choice of careers every week, at least 3 careers. One career per week. So this week, figure out one career that you want to research, record 2 sentences in Google Classroom about it. You'll need your type of career, the salary, how many years of school it takes, and why you think that career is important. It should take you about 45 minutes per week to work on that assignment. And again, remember that all of those things except for math and English are not as important. That includes crew. So in crew, starting tomorrow, every morning we're going to have those meetups. We're going to, you should already have an invitation actually. I should have sent them out to you. So you'll just want to join us for greeting, reading, and initiative and pack challenge. We will be doing all of those things. Initiative will look different. Pack challenge will look different. I'll be in charge for just the first couple of days until we get a hang of it. And then we can start passing things off to you guys. And I'll also be feeding Pip every single day. He's being taken care of, don't worry. Okay, so if you have any questions about specific material, please go ahead and email your content teacher. So if it's a question about English, email Mr. Levitt or Ms. Harris. Or you could ask me for any questions you've got as well. We're all happy to help you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.